Let me show you the best platforms that monitor both returns and risk, and why they're critical if you want to keep your investments safe and growing. Most people focus only on returns, but if you're not considering risk, you could be setting yourself up for a huge loss. Stick around till the end because I'll show you a strategy that most people overlook, and you won't want to miss it. A lot of platforms out there give you flashy dashboards with returns and graphs, but let's be real. Those metrics don't tell the full story. They don't show you how much risk you're taking to achieve those returns. If you're relying solely on returns without understanding the risk, you could be in for a rude awakening when the market shifts. Trust me, I've seen it happen to countless investors. So, let's dive into the platforms that help monitor both sides of the equation. The first platform I want to talk about is a powerhouse in risk management, Riskalyze. What sets Riskalyze apart from other platforms is its unique risk number system, which essentially quantifies the amount of risk in your portfolio. This gives you a clear snapshot of how much risk you're actually taking relative to your target return. But here's where it gets interesting. Riskalyze also helps you assess whether your current risk is in line with your goals. So, if you're aiming for aggressive growth but your risk is way too conservative, this platform will help you correct that. It's a tool I've used in my career to avoid disaster when the market turns, and it can help you too. Stay tuned because, later on, I'll tell you about a feature that's a game changer in how you can test your portfolio's real-world stress. Another platform that stands out is Morningstar Direct. This is a bit more sophisticated and is used by financial professionals, but if you're serious about risk management, it's one you should consider. Morningstar Direct offers a comprehensive suite of tools that allow you to monitor both returns and risk, and the best part? It gives you a deep dive into the correlation between different asset classes, so you can see how your portfolio is performing not just in a vacuum, but in relation to the market as a whole. Now, a lot of investors overlook this, but understanding correlation is crucial. It can help you spot potential risk areas that you might otherwise miss, which can make all the difference when things go south. Now, for a platform that's designed for individuals but still packs a punch, Personal Capital. Personal Capital is a personal finance tool that tracks both your investments and your retirement accounts. It gives you a clear picture of your net worth and breaks down your asset allocation. The cool thing here is that Personal Capital offers tools to track your risk tolerance over time. Unlike some other tools, it doesn't just track where your investments are today, but how well your risk matches your long-term goals. And it has an investment checkup feature that helps you see if you're taking on more risk than you should for your age or financial situation. It's easy to use, which makes it a solid choice for people who aren't financial professionals, but still want a clear picture of where they stand. But here's the twist. None of these platforms will be truly effective unless you know how to use them properly. That's why I recommend using these tools to not just monitor returns and risk, but to actively adjust your strategies. The true value comes when you use them to anticipate how market changes can impact your investments. For example, Riskalyze's stress testing feature lets you simulate how your portfolio would perform under different market conditions. This is critical because it helps you prepare for what's coming instead of reacting after it hits. So, what's the key takeaway here? Understanding both returns and risk is crucial. But here's the part most people miss. Risk management isn't just about lowering your risk. It's about optimizing it. You don't want to avoid risk completely. You want to ensure it aligns with your goals. This is where these platforms really shine. They give you the tools you need to fine-tune your portfolio, minimize unnecessary risk, and maximize potential returns. If you found value in this video, make sure to subscribe. This channel isn't filled with hidden affiliate incentives. I'm not getting paid to recommend these platforms. I'm just giving you the best insights I've gathered from years of experience. So, if you want more content like this, subscribe and support content that's all about giving you value, no strings attached.